So my name is Matt Barnard. I'm with Degan Kolb Engineers, and I am, was future president-elect of CIOSC, right there. So in the same spirit of it, I'm going to be talking about building Forward LA, and I see a couple familiar faces in the room, and it'll be an interesting study for us for about 3 minutes. So let's jump into it. Building Forward LA is an initiative by the mayor's office. There is a website here for you, and it's a pretty amazing effort, actually. Now, there's a lot of things that everybody knows that's going on. Rebuild the resilient city. There's the design, dealing with the ordinances for the retrofits and all of those elements. But that's part of the story. The other part is asking, what can the city do to actually improve the processes to get resiliency to happen, right? I mean, that's part of the question. So the first thing that we did is we had a group of us of different organizations get together and have a conversation. And once we were that conversation, we then went out and started asking people what did they want of their built environment. This graphic, prepared by somebody much more talented than I am in such a thing, came together, and this was the feedback that everyone shared. It was really interesting. Now, I'm a structural engineer, but we're having to get to talk about a building breathing, being restorative, how to make a building engage. So, I got to figure out how to get seismic safety, get better performing buildings that can actually house the resilient functions of our communities in this context. So that is something the community wants to get. It has in here somewhere, I think, float, which we will only do with a select number of buildings. I must point that out. But apparently that's what everybody wanted. So what's the end result? We took that feedback, and then we started working and building with the city and all of the different departments of the city, some overarching kind of guides, and then some guidelines that'll eventually be coming into a document with action items to be moving forward. And these are action items that the city can take on to actually help bring in resilience, not just seismic, but energy, water, all of the other shocks and stressors. Because the amazing thing that we found is the same techniques work no matter what the issue is. Having focused management, case management, all of those different types of tools, example studies, whatever the case may be. So I'll leave it with this. Where we stand right now is we have these two great documents that are out there. Coming soon in the white box. It is being formatted and prepared by Eric right now. They volunteered some time to do that. And it will be hitting the street. A lot of us in the room are actually writing letters of support. Once it goes out, it's a plan, and then the real work will happen of taking that plan and actually making it into action. And with that, I'm done. Thank you.